Hello Aries, welcome to my channel. My name's Catherine from Siren Tarot, here to do your general mid-August check-in. Alright guys, as always before we start, thank you to all the current subscribers and all the newbies on board. Growth of the channel, amazing, thank you. If you are new to the channel, it's a general reading, it's not going to resonate with everybody. If it does, great, I hope it helps you Aries. If it doesn't, kick it to the curb, or if you know someone who would help, please do share. All right, already getting tangled. Okay, guys, I am going to do a part 2 to the reading, so if it does resonate and you want the extended version, the link on how to get that is below. I'll be pulling some oracle cards as well as further tarot, and if you are new and you haven't already, please do subscribe. Okay Aries, I am opening a few very limited private reading slots up just because I'm trying to concentrate on the channel right now, but do let me know on the email address below if you do want a private reading. Okay, ooh, I have pre-blessed the deck, right, and here we go. Geronimo, Aries, right, this is beautiful because in this particular tarot deck that I'm using, it's the Tarot of Dreams, right? Oh wow, look at this. Right, there was one underneath that I hadn't seen. Right, we've got the palaces, right? So for each suit, there's a palace. And your reading's opening up, Aries, with the Palace of Wands, right? Which is beautiful, fiery energy for you, right? And it's all about unleashing your creativity, right, Aries? It's about the fires of the heart, your passions, your goals, right? So when we think of palaces in this tarot, right, if we remind ourselves, you know, that this 3D isn't real, we're all energy, yeah, we're all light, then actually it's asking you to take your energy into this space, really. So it's not saying go out in the 3D and find a palace to go and sit in, you know, it's saying take your energy into this lovely creativity, right? Because I feel, Aries, there's something that you're being drawn towards, and it's gorgeous because what came underneath it, Aries, right, is the Ace of Swords. Stunning, right? So we've got a palace now and we've got the ace. Ace of Swords is it's like a gift from spirit, but it's all about a brand new journey, right? Just a brand new opportunity, like a blank canvas, right? And it's something, Aries, that you've wished for. It's something you've been manifesting, right? It's also the Sword of Truth. And I'm feeling for this Aries, it's like about getting to your truth, right? Your soul purpose, your divine purpose, the soul contract that you came into this 3D, right, to deliver. That's what I feel for this Aries, right? Like before you incarnated, this is what you agreed. And Aries, often, before we get to this lovely magical point, we've been through a load of shit, right? It's true, right? Because we've got to complete our 3D blueprint, right, which we do, you know, this systems, responsibilities, whatever. But it's how do I put it? It's like you can't fully awaken and be brave and strong enough to do what you need to do, the magical bit you need to do next, right, unless you've survived some shit storms, right? And this is gorgeous because look, wow, Aries, what a reading, right, Chariot. Right, absolutely. This is about, honestly, it's like there's something inside you that's burning to get out, and the minute you, I want to say, commit to it, the minute you say this is it, this is what I'm going to do, says Aries, in comes the Chariot, right? And it's like spirit comes in, picks you up and blasts you forward, Aries. That's what I'm getting, because coming next, it couldn't be clearer, coming next to this Chariot, I've got the Death and Rebirth card, right? Absolutely. This is an Aries, right, who's getting ready to leave the past behind, right? The old way of being, right? It's birth of the new. Can you see the snake? It's shedding the old skin, right, to bring in the new, right? And like I said to you, you've been through a hell ride, because to go through death and rebirth, it is a near-death experience, right? It is. Whether that's, it's often emotionally, to be honest with you, it's often, you know, you may have been through an awful relationship, you may have been through an awful time, you know, with your work or with your family or with your finances or whatever it is. It's something that brought you to rock bottom, Aries, or was bringing you to rock bottom, and it's like you have to hit the deck to rise, right, Aries? So it's like, I want to reassure you, if you're in this process right now, whereby, you know, you are feeling at the bottom, you are feeling flat, you know that you're going to rise from it, right? Because you're pushing through your death and rebirth. And for those who've already been through that process, who are already rising, it's like it's time now to get that Palace of Wands, right? Get your energy in there. What's the art of the possible for this Aries, right? Because look here, it's gorgeous, right? We've got the Five of Swords, right? Aries is ready to come off the battlefield of where they've been, right? Because the Five of Swords is about saying, look, I've been in a place that wasn't serving me well. I've been in a place where my growth was stunted, right? My spiritual growth was stunted. You know, you couldn't do what you wanted to do. Maybe you felt, fucking hell, no matter what I'm doing, I can't manifest anything, right? It's just not going right. And that's because there's a requirement to complete your death and rebirth and cleanse your energy, right? Look at this, right? I feel, right, Aries, can you see this is the Nine of Swords, right? Look at that creepy hand, right? I do feel this is an Aries who's been in the dark, right? I feel held there by someone, I do, or something, right, situation. But whatever it was keeping you up at night. Yeah, you weren't sleeping, feeling very anxious, very stressed, right? And this together, right, is telling me there's a need to release. Right? There's a need to release and trust the process, Aries, right? Know that the divine is with you. This is glorious, right? Because, right, this comes under this Palace of Wands, right? Let me just show you, right? It's asking you to transition, like, out of that anxious, dark energy into the art of the possible. Right, the art of the possible, because that's what starts the new journey and the accelerated motion forward, right? And what's gorgeous again is coming under this Ace of Swords, absolutely beautiful, right, is the world, right? Lovely Aries, right? So this is a major completion, right? Absolutely. And I just feel I'm with an Aries at the minute who's still in that transition, right? You might be feeling a bit confused, might not, you know, one minute I feel I want to go this way, next minute I want to go that way. I keep getting pulled back here. You know, maybe you've had your heart broken, which has been part of this awakening. But Aries, you are in that bit where you're about to complete. And can you see right in the middle we've got the Fool, which again is coming under this beautiful Ace of Swords, right? Brand new beginnings, brand new journeys, yeah, brand new opportunities, right? It's like they're asking you, they're calling you, Aries, to go deep within, not to be frightened of the process that you're going through, but to go within and say, okay, right, I'm not staying stuck in the Nine of Swords. It's horrible. Yeah, I'm getting out of it. But what is my dream, right? Because the portal, when the world is showing, the portal is ready. Yeah, look at this. Wow. Right, it's coming under the Chariot, right? Queen of Swords. Right, Queen of Swords is about coming out of your emotional thinking, right? We often, don't we confuse the mind and the heart, right? And we get into the emotions of, oh, but I can't do this because it might upset someone, or I can't do this because I don't want to leave something behind. You know, all of these things, even though you know you're drawn to something else. And the Queen of Swords is about saying, take a look around your energy. What is serving you well? What isn't, Aries? Remove what's getting in your way. Remove the blockers. Again, whether it's people or situations, you know, your environment that you're in, yeah, get it moving. Get your feet going forward, right? Because the Chariot's waiting for this Aries to whisk you off, right? It's like, honestly, the portal's open, right? The portal's open for this Aries. It's time. I felt it and I will take it. Yeah, thank you. Yeah. Wow. Yeah, Aries, bless you. Look what's coming under death, strength, right? Definitely an Aries going through a spiritual awakening, right? And they're not easy. They're not easy, but nothing worth having is it? And you know, once you break through that barrier and once you shed that skin of the old and you go into the new Aries, it's like, it's a different world. It's a different world that you're looking at, right? This is like, can you see, often it's a lion, isn't it, with strength, but it's a tiger in this particular deck, and it's like the eye of the tiger, you know, get really, with the Queen of of Swords next to it. Really look clearly, really get that clarity, yeah, on where I'm going. Opening, can you see? Can you see the chakra here, third eye? Yeah, opening your spiritual eye, knowing that you can manifest what you want when you believe, right? When you believe, Aries, that's what I'm feeling for you, right? Not allowing yourself to be bogged down by the, you know, feeling stuck by the 3D. Right, I know I'm creative, says Aries, Palace of Wands here. I know I can create a brand new life for myself, and when I do, and I open myself up to the divine and my full spirituality, boom, in comes the Chariot and off we go, right? Aries, and when it goes, it's going to go bloody fast. Wow, look at this, right? Ace of Wands, 2 aces now, right? And this, in my particular, excuse me, my particular spread that I do, you choking me, Aries? That I do, right, it's like coming across from this Palace of Wands in terms of starting Palace of Wands, ending on this first throw with the Ace of Wands. It's like divine masculine, divine feminine energy coming together, and that can just be in yourself, Aries, right? You're coming to center, yeah, you're coming into yourself, you're coming into your own, and your passions are starting to burn, right? Can you see the volcanoes erupting? It's like when you move out of this 3D energy, allow yourself into this Palace of Wands, allow yourself to look at the art of the possible, yeah, where am I going, what am I doing, what do I want, yeah, what's my dreams? It's like, here we go, boom, all of a sudden, it's like sliding doors. Everything starts to become clear for this Aries, right? Apologies, Aries. I'm just going to take a little sip of my tea. All right. And you killed my throat then. Right. All right, Aries. Right. Can feel very risky. Yeah, can feel very risky. 2 of Swords. Yeah, which way do I go? Yeah, might be shitting yourself, Aries, right? Thinking, I know I want to do this, but it's like, what do I do? Aries, go where you feel pulled to go. Listen to your intuition. Often I'll say to clients, because I come from a background of HR and organisation development, so often I'll say, you know, get your vision board going. You know, whether it's, you know, getting some paper up on your walls, or just where your private spaces, you know, get your pen out and start to write, you know, what would my dreams be? What would they look like? Yeah, really, because what you're starting to do then is not only bring them into the 3D because you're making them real, you're making them happen, right? You're shifting your mind as well. And remember, our thoughts become our reality, Aries, and that's what you're doing. Wow, starting again, absolutely 2 of coins, yeah. And it's gorgeous because it's like I'm making, can you see I'm creating? It's like I'm naked, I'm coming back to the beginning. It's 2 coins, right? It's the start of my legacy. That's what this Aries is saying. You know, I stand for more than what I've done before. And I'm not saying what you've done before isn't valuable and massive achievements. I'm sure it's amazing, but this is an even higher realm. It's a higher way of being for this Aries, right? It's gorgeous. Yeah, look, this one slipped out with this one, right? I don't know how it happened, right? Because anyway, let's talk about it, right? Because I saw the Knight of Wands underneath before, and then, but when I put the card down, I saw the Devil, and the Knight of Wands was there again with it when I looked back down. Don't know how he got there, but he's rode out, right? Now, I feel this is someone in your environment or a situation, Aries, you're locked into. I do feel it's someone, and I feel you feel very trapped at the moment, right? Which is part of this, you know, this pullback that you're getting, like you can't see a way forward. Could be an ex, right? Could be an ex who keeps coming back and messing about with this Aries, right? Trying to bring them down, trying to upset them. It could be an ex. When I say ex, someone you want to get away from who's keeping you trapped, it could be. But this feels very mind gamey to me, right, when it's together, right? Because it's like, I feel like, can you see how Aries here, that feel is you, because can you see how it's like the Fool? Right, Aries, right, it's like you want to step through the portal, you want to break free. Aries wants to break free, but something or someone is keeping them trapped. Right, remember this 9 of Swords energy that we saw as well, right? Looks like can you see it's like the Devil's Claw coming over, isn't it? Do you see it? Yeah, that's what it is. It's like it could even be lack of self-belief, right? And that could be coming out again from a past relationship where someone took your confidence, right? But this is an Aries who wants to release that Devil, right? Get away from that devil. Get away from this one coming at them all the time, right? Blocking them, I feel, in here. Get me out, says Aries. I want to break free. Right, because I know I've got my 10 of coins waiting, and that's what the tarot are telling you, that's what the divine are telling you, right? As you break free from whatever has got you enslaved or entrapped at the moment, Aries, quite powerful words, I know, but that's what I'm seeing all over these cards, especially with death and rebirth, right? And the Five of Swords. Get up, get off that battlefield, right? We don't want to live a life, right? And the divine doesn't want us to live a life where we're feeling anxious, upset and fearful and worried. No, we came here to have a beautiful experience, and that doesn't mean to say it's not going to have its challenges. It is going to have its challenges because that's part of our emotional growth. But Aries, it's like, break free, get them chains off you, get out that fucking cage and move forward to your dreams, right? You'll do your own risk assessment, right, on what you can and can't do at the minute, but ultimately, absolutely, ultimately, you are moving towards victory and success. Six of Wands, absolutely gorgeous, right? You like, it's like with the Chariot here as well, it's like, right, I'm ready for the next stage of my journey. Yeah, I'm ready to head off into unknown territory, right? And I'm ready to take the risks I need to take. Albeit I may have made those calculated risks, but I'm going to keep pushing and pushing and pushing forward to my dreams. That's what this Aries is saying, right? And there's someone waiting for this Aries with great love, King of Cups, right? This could be a partner, it could be a father, it could be a friend, but there's someone for this Aries who's got great love, and they're going to support you on this journey, right? Could be a new soulmate coming in, right? It could be an old soulmate you're reconnecting with, you know, because soulmates often will do that, right? But either way, there's a great cup of love here that's waiting for this Aries as they break out of this situation that, I have to say, from what I can see, is not doing them any good whatsoever, right? That's what I feel. You'll know if you're connecting with this Aries. You know, if you're not feeling happy on the daily and you're not feeling in your most potent magical energy, then we got to make some moves, haven't we? It's time to manifest that brand new beginning. And with the World here, yeah, the portal is open, right? It's like, release yourself from the cage, yeah, and step. Let me show you this. Sorry, I was just shuffling the fairies because I want to take a fairy to conclude this reading. But it's like, I'm drawn to this, it's like, which one do you want to be in? Yeah, where do you want to be? Right? Trapped in that cage, feeling like you're stuck with the devil and the dark thoughts and the dark energy, or boom, out, free and starting a brand new life. That's what I feel very strongly for this Aries, right? And I feel like with the King of Cups as well, it's just great love. It could be a friend, it could be a father, like I say, it could be a new lover coming in, but it could also be someone from the other side, right, who's with you right now, Aries, who's looking after you. Remember, male or female, because remember, as you go through your death and rebirth and you're spiritually awakened, you're moving into that 4D, right? You're moving into that 4D, right? And you're more connected to the divine, and someone, I feel, is protecting this Aries on the other side as well. I do, right? Look at this, gorgeous, from the Fairies, Two of Summer, right? Falling in love or making a serious commitment to someone, forgiveness and the resolution of a problem. Don't give up, your relationship can be healed. This could be, like I say, Aries, a soulmate coming back from the past, right? Re-entering your life, right? Or it could be that you're this is a new soulmate coming in who's going to offer you great love, like we said before. But I'm just getting more of a sense that it may be a soulmate from the past that's coming in to give you the love you need to move forward. That's just what I feel. A soulmate is returning, right? Could be someone from your childhood, right? So, you know, you might be thinking, oh, are you talking about my ex? The one I've recently left, I wouldn't touch them with a fucking barge pole. You might be, you might not. It might be the one that is meant for you. But I'm just getting more and more of a sense that a soulmate is returning, Aries, after what's been a really difficult time. But maybe you had to separate to allow the growth, right? Because Aries, whatever it is you're thinking of creating, of bringing and manifesting into the 3D, yeah, whatever it is, right, you it's like you wouldn't have done that if you just stayed in the relationship, right? You wouldn't have done. Yeah, you needed to go through what you went through to go through your awakening to then reconnect. And look at this that came out with it, absolutely stunning, the moon, right? This is so about going into the Palace of Wands as well, releasing the fear, fires of passion, powerful intuitive epiphanies, letting go of worry and fear. Yeah, letting go of worry and fear and understanding the truth of a situation, which I believe, Aries, is that you are not stuck. Right? You are not stuck. We often feel, you know, we're stuck. We're never stuck. We're never stuck. There's always a way. It's the mind and the 3D and maybe sometimes people around us that will make us feel that we're stuck. We're not. There's always a way forward. Yeah? Doesn't matter how or what, but that's where you take yourself into your Palace of Wands, right? To say, how do I create this? Yeah, you don't shut it down with 3D thinking of, oh, well, you know, as soon as you get an idea, you say, oh, I can't do that because, fuck that. You get it up there and say, this is what I'm doing, this is where I'm going, and this is what I want. And your thoughts, you manifest, bring in your reality. Aries, it's beautiful. I'm leaving it there for part 1. I am going to move and do a part 2 on this, get some more on this story because it's absolutely gorgeous. But Aries, if this is where we part ways, thank you so much. I hope this reading's helped you. If you haven't already, and I'd love it if you did enjoy it, that you subscribe to the channel, help us keep it growing. Thank you, Aries. And other than that, as I say, limited opportunities on the readings just because I'm trying to do bigger work on the channel. Email address is below. And other than that, Aries, I'll see you in about a week's time for your September check-in. Stay strong and keep safe, Aries.